Welcome to How to Make a Sports Meme Using Adobe Photoshop. If you've never used Photoshop, consider this an introduction. You'll be surprised at how easy it is. Okay, let's get started. First, open a browser, Internet Explorer in this case, but any will do. Search for a sports figure by name by typing a name into the browser's search input field and then clicking the search button. Filter your search to just images. Select one that you like and click on it. I think this one with the smirk has potential, so I'm using it. The image opens into a larger view. Right-click somewhere on the image to open the context menu. Navigate to and then click on Save As. Now navigate to your desktop in the Save As dialog box, name, and save the image. Now open Photoshop. To create a new Photoshop document, click on File, and then from the File menu, click on New. We will configure the document settings for our meme here to 640 pixels by 640 pixels at a resolution of 180 pixels per inch. A square frame with a denser pixel ratio is optimal for the Instagram platform, but default settings or a different aspect ratio would work here as well. When you are done configuring your settings, click on OK. To turn off the grid lines, go to View and click on Extras. Control H on the keyboard. Grid lines. Sometimes you want them, sometimes you don't. Okay, now click on File, then from the File menu, click on Place. In the dialog box, navigate to your desktop and select the image you selected from the web and click on Place. The image opens in our Photoshop image editing environment. Right-click on the image and click on Place, yet again, in the context menu to finish importing the image. We can see here that the image does not fill our document settings fully. We need to resize it a bit to make it fit. So, select the Crop tool from the Tools palette and crop the image however you like to fill the document. Press Enter on the keyboard to apply your changes. Now it's time for some clever text. To add text over the image, click on the Text tool from the Tools palette. Click on the Text Color icon to bring up the Select Text Color dialog. Now, select white by moving the color selection picker thingy to white in the gradient window and click OK. Now go to the Layers palette and click on the New Layer icon at the bottom. Click on the new layer in the stack to make sure it's selected. Place the cursor at the top left of the image and add the beginning of your clever meme text. Now let's add another new layer for our second line of text. Click on the new layer icon to create a new layer. Make sure the text tool is active and the new layer is selected. Now just add the rest of your clever meme text and adjust its paragraph styling to text. This is great but hard to read. To make the text more readable, we need to add a background to it. In the Layers panel, select the bottom layer and then click on the new layer icon to create a new layer above the background layer and below the text layer. Select the Solid tool. Make sure the foreground is black and draw a rectangle behind the second line of the meme text. At the top of the layer panels, with the shape layer selected that we just created, lower the opacity to 50%. Just enough to make the text stand out while allowing the image to show through. Right-click on the shape layer and select Duplicate Layer from the context menu and then OK in the Duplicate Layer dialog. Select the new layer in the Layers panel and on the image drag the new layer up until it is behind the first line of meme text, like this. Now that looks pretty cool. Now, to save our new meme, click File, then Save As. Navigate to the desktop, select JPEG from the Format drop-down menu, name, and then save the composition. Now let's check out the image outside of Photoshop. To view the finished image from the desktop, click on the File Explorer icon. Navigate to the image on the desktop, right-click on the image and select Preview. Congratulations! You just made a sports meme using Adobe Photoshop. I'm Frank Mixon. Thank you.